going on, everybody, and welcome back for a new video. You're looking at the 140 efficiency nuke, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start it up right here. Now it nukes from the Y40 and all the way down. Now I do want to say it has a few missing sand down here, 3 sand or 2 sand, all depending on when we shoot. You can change that up by simply adding 1 or 2 TNT, but I just really don't want to break this flat area right here. Like, I guess you could do something like that. That's gonna work. Just break the glass like that. That's gonna work. Oh, sorry about that. So you can do that if you wanted to. But as always, this cannon here goes around 27 chunks. Now, I do want to say that you don't need that amount of power. I know a lot of you guys have been saying that, oh, you put too much power on this cannon, and oh, what are you doing? It's a waste of TNT, and blah, 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 blah. This right here is a showcase. It's a preview showing you basically getting the skim ready for whatever amount of power you need. Nobody tells you to skim in all of these dispensers. No one tells you to do that. You can cut it down by 5 dispensers, so whatever you feel like, it's really up to you. I just want to make that very clear that this is just a preview. It doesn't need that amount of power to work, so it should be working perfectly with less than that, and it nukes every single time, as you see right here. And as always, it has an obsidian breaker, and I did get a comment saying that it is kind of useless when you have this hammer down right here, since it's gonna work the same way. Now, I gotta agree with that. It is perfectly true, but I don't want to break tradition. I don't want to break the routine we have right here. There might be some people out there saying, oh, I know how to turn Dex's cannon into breaking obsidian in one shot. You do this at the hammer. Now, if I quickly take that away, people are going to be, well, how do we do it now? Not everybody knows that this right here is basically the same, so that's why I'm leaving it just in case that people really don't get it. So I don't want to break anything, and then people start asking questions, and why did you do that? Like, now I can't figure it out. So I don't want to break anything, so people don't know how to use it. But what is good is that this right here has a lot more TNT in it, meaning, of course, you'll be able to break obsidian that is way higher durability. I'm talking about Frontier Factions that is 30 shots, which is quite a lot. So this right here has 24 right there, and it has 8 right there, so that should plenty of dispensers to break any obsidian on any server, unless it's like over 100, and you might be a little bit. But yeah, you get what I mean. So it should be working 100%. Now you can just leave this on and it will probably work. Just take out the obsidian breaker right here if you have that on, and that's going to work perfectly. Let's take a quicker look at the dual SANCOM right here. A lot of people have asking me, well, how do you do this efficiency nuke? Now, if you pay close attention to what's going on right here, you see that the sand is falling, and as soon as it's almost down into this cobweb, the nuke goes off, and that's how it nukes. So you need the sand to be falling in between that hammer up here and this hammer right here. Now, if you're using a 1-push, and I had a lot of people saying, why does my efficiency nuke not work? It's not nuking all the way down, and it is, I don't know what's wrong, and I keep finding the same mistake, that people forget that in this case, on this side, there's 8 TNT. 8 sand, and on this side there's 8 as well, so 16 sand. That isn't counting on the order of entities. So in your SANCOM, you need to have more sand falling down. You actually need 16 more sand falling down, because you can't order of entity this 1-shot sand right here. No, not 1-shot sand, 1-push sand. You can't order of entity that, because it comes last no matter what. Because it goes just before the TNT falls. So that's basically how all this works. And again, we are still using this perfect combination right here of booster, 3x booster right here. We have a long power right here, TNT reliner right there, sand coming in right here along with the efficiency nuke. And then we have the slap box right here, and of course we have the hammer right here. Now I do actually, for change, want to show you how to water it. And if you don't want to sit here and wait for that, remember to like, subscribe, and comment But for you guys, let's go ahead and go straight into watering. So this right here is basically the booster for the efficiency nuke. You just want to put a sword right here, make sure everything is watered. Then up here where the glass is, you just want to put water everywhere. So that's basically it. So now everything is watered right here. So that's pretty much it right there. Now we have this block right here, this cobblestone blocking the water, so it shouldn't fall out. Now right here we want water as well. And as you see right here we have dispensers. Just put it like that. It's gonna work perfectly. As well as the other side, put it like that. That's gonna work. Right here we need water as well as over here. Boom. There we go. And that's basically the sand compression. Now the sand compression is fully watered now. It doesn't really seem like much, but you can just spam whatever. Yeah, you can spam right here if you wanted to. You really don't need to, but you can do it if you want to. It shouldn't be able to blow up because of the ladders, but yeah. Now let's go to the cannon itself. Right here we have the hammer down and the boosters for the hammer down. We can just water that simply by just doing something like that. And then all the way up here at the glass we can do it like this. Now that is basically watered. And the only thing we're needing right here is the piston. We can do it like that. That's gonna work. Now there's this empty space right here. You don't need to water it, but I like to do it anyways. If something fucks up, then it's good that you can do this. But that's basically the hammer down. Right here we do have a sponge right there, so it's not gonna fuck up. So no matter if you like accidentally place it right there, as you see, it's not gonna run over. But in case that the sponge is not working on your server, you can just place one right there, and no matter what you do with the water, it's going to fall down to this block right here, and it's going to work out perfectly for you. But in this case, we do have a sponge, so it's just about like spamming it right there. That's perfectly fine. Now we do want to get up to the slab boss as well, watering that, and make sure that the TNT reliner is watered as well. Now on some servers the sponge weighs 3 blocks, so that won't water the TNT reliner, and I see a lot of people doing this mistake and the cannon blows up. Just make sure you place the water in there so it won't blow up for you. Now let's go ahead and take the power, which is right here, and I accidentally broke that. That's not nice. There we go, perfect. And as well as right here, you don't need to do that since you see the water falling, but I'm just gonna do it if it wanted to blow up a little bit, I guess. But that is basically how you water the cannon as well. So that is basically everything watered right now. And as you see, if you go into the cannon, everything is watered. There's not an air gap to be found in here, and that's basically how you want it to look like. Especially don't forget this slab boss, because the power might actually fire it up. Because if this piston right here doesn't push it out, this power here is going to push the slab boss all the way up to the top. It's probably going to blow, so just make sure that you water it all the way up so something like that doesn't happen. And as well as in here, everything is watered. As you see, wherever TNT goes, it is watered. Now this right here, you can, I guess, place a sponge so it doesn't happen, but it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. And if you want to change the hammer, the ticks for the hammer, you can do that right there. And the same on the other side. You can even like put it right here and put a repeater right there if you want to downward hybrids. But I think that'll be just about it for this video here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video here, and if you do, remember to like this video here and comment down below if you have a question, suggestion whatsoever. And as always, guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. My name is Dexter, and I'm out.